Welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 20 of Oak. So the thought I had first when I was going to write about Oak this morning was, in our own time, we all have our own pace. We're all so individual. And then I just thought that that's all summed up by the way of the Oak. For me, there's something about honoring the deep old rhythms of myself and really moving internally at that pace and somehow finding those paces, tuning into that radio station of the deep of me and somehow knowing how to hear them. So it's a bit like walking in the trees and just slowing down and being with something that moves a huge amount slower than we do, and really noticing and paying attention to the signals and the deep old voices of ourselves. So today, I'm not sure what we're doing today. Let's see. Come. So starting off on our backs, and let's see what happens. So knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor, and just find your body, find your pelvis. Feel your shoulders, feel your feet. Oh, yawn. So bring your arms wide and out to the side. And then draw your right knee up towards you and squeeze it in. So your arms are going to stay long beside you. Stretch your right leg up towards the ceiling. And as you stretch your leg up, drop the sacrum, drop the lower back into the floor. So ground into the floor. Find the rebound into the floor as we lengthen through that right leg. Nice. Bend your knee, squeeze it up onto your chest. Notice where, as you squeeze your knee up onto your chest, the point of contact or the plane of contact has changed between you and the floor. For me now, the rebound is coming from somewhere mid rib cage, somewhere near my shoulders. Also, the rebound is in my left foot, shoulder, mid back is where my rebound is coming from. And as I lengthen up into the ceiling with my right leg, it's into the pelvis that I'm doing the rebound from. Nice. Bend your knee. Notice the plane of contact changing on the floor. Stretch your leg. Bend your knee. And stretch your leg. Nice. Bend your knee. Stretch your leg. Feel that rebound. So I'm dropping the pelvis and the sense of the weight down into the floor, which gives me more of an anchor to lengthen through that right leg. Nice. Bend your right knee. Bring your right ankle to rest onto your left knee. Push both elbows into the floor and begin to rock from side to side, really slowly. Yesterday we did a class that was really focused deeply on the breath. So perhaps you weave that sense of breath into this moment. And it's not necessary that you do anything particular with your breath, but just notice, oh, am I inhaling now? Oh, yeah. Oh, am I exhaling now? Or what am I doing? Am I inhaling or am I exhaling? Maybe can you lengthen your breath or slow the movement down that they're in sync with each other somehow, whatever version of that means to you. It's neither one thing or another, but just more when you change direction in the movement, can your breath be changing direction at the same time? Come back to center. Draw your right knee up onto your chest, but this time hold on behind your thigh and just squeeze it down towards you. Pause. Nice. So now let your left leg travel. So draw your hang into your left elbow. Stretch the right leg long. Left leg long. Left leg. Sorry, left leg long. Bend your knee. Draw your knee up towards you. Left leg is traveling. Right leg is staying steady with your hands behind it. Lengthen into the left leg. Stretching long. And again, bend your knee. Draw it up towards you. And then stretch your leg long. And again, bend your knee. Draw your knee up towards you. And stretch your leg long. One last time. Bend your left knee, draw it up towards you. Notice where you're feeling the sense of the more I push into the floor behind me, the more I can connect down into that leg. So feel like anchor down, rebound down, root down, and then lengthen through that left leg. Use the floor behind you as the reach point, the ground to reach from. Nice. Bring both feet to the floor. Arms are wide. Drop both knees to the right. And then both knees to the left. So feet are on the floor. Can you bring your breath in sync with your movements? Nice. Back to center. Arms are wide. Draw the left knee up towards you. Squeeze it deeply down. Notice how you're pushing into the floor. So my right foot is really active. The back of my shoulders, my mid back are like they're on the floor as I try and draw my knee really closely towards me. My bum is not so much on the floor. My lower back is not so much on the floor. Now lengthen your left leg, and suddenly my lower back is like anchored. It's really like I want to push more into my lower back to create more length through that left leg. Nice. Bend your knee. Noticing your anchor points, your root points, and then lengthen long. Bend your knee. Lengthen long. And you're really leaning into your range, whatever that is for you. Bend your knee. Lengthen long. Super. One more time. Bend your knee. Feel the root points are the ground points, the rebound points to the back of your body. Lengthen your leg. Pause. Really drop your sit bones, drop your lower back, pull backwards more and more and more. So it's really interesting. The more I ground backwards, the more length happens in my leg, it feels like. So the focus isn't the lengthening of my leg, it's the dropping backwards and really creating ground. Nice. Bend your knee, bring your knee to your ankle to your knee, bend your elbows. And in sync with your breath, rock your knees from side to side. It's funny, this one can't quite in sync it. I start breathing before I'm all the way down on this side. It's interesting. It's harder for me to coordinate my breath and my movements on this side. Always fascinated at these the patina of movement abilities in my body. The nuance of what comes really easily in one place and then is really quite confusing in another. Come back to center. Nice. From here, draw your left knee up onto your chest. Wrap your hand around the back of your leg, your arms around the back of your leg, and pull your knee towards you. Your left leg will now stay steady and your right leg is going to travel. So draw your right knee up towards you. Let it bang into your elbow. Then lengthen your right leg long. And I'm grounding so deeply into the floor. So it's not about the lengthening of my leg that I'm focusing on. It's about like mid back, lower back. It's like how could I stick myself into the floor more? And the more I anchor my back and my mid back, actually, the more my leg lengthens because it has ground to reach from. It has an anchor to reach from. So amazing. How do you ground as you do this? How do you anchor? It's like I'm anchoring through the back of my head. My face is pulling backwards. It feels like just to really find the deep sense of floor beneath me. Nice. Bring both feet to the floor, rock from side to side. Great. Roll all the way over and come up to sit. Nice. Just rolling into your ankles. And as you sit, find your ground here. Where's your rebound point? So for me, it's somewhere in my sit bones, the back of my thighs. And so the more I push down into my sit bones, the more length I have through my spine, the freer my legs feel. Nice. Point your toes, flex your feet. Point your toes, flex your feet. Nice. Draw your right foot up towards you. Look at the sole of your foot. And then try and lean forward to see the sole of your foot a bit better. How would you look at one detail and then get closer to that detail? Like, are you checking out? Like, for me, it's like, is that a thorn? Walking barefoot all the time has a cost. Nice. Stretch your leg out long, roll into your ankles again. And then take your left foot up. Look at your left foot and then try and get closer. How would you get closer to your foot? And then lengthen one. Nice. Roll into your ankles. Super. So if you want something underneath your bum, like a block, a book, a pillow, then do. Bend your right knee, draw it up towards you. So the thing that I want is that your right leg is out to the side. So if you find that bending your knee like this is sore in your knee, then just stretch your right leg out to the side. Okay. And so whether your knee is bent, knee is out to the side, or leg is straight, I'm very easy. Okay. So bend both elbows, reach both arms up towards the ceiling. Find length by pushing deeply downwards and then creating the rebound upwards. Nice. Bend your elbows, pull both elbows back into lawnmower. Reaching up. So as you reach up, the biggest intention is that I'm pushing my sit bones down and then bend your elbows, pull your elbows back. Nice. Reach your arms up, push your sit bones down as you reach up and then pull your elbows back. Push your sit bones down as you reach up. Keep reaching up. Keep pushing down through the deep of your sit bones. Drop your hands down. Keep that length through the torso. Drop your hands down. Slowly drop your torso down towards that left leg. You can walk your hands out. I like at a 45-degree angle as you drop your head forward towards your knee. As always, wiggle. Like, don't get stuck in these movements. So I'm gonna roll my torso or wiggle my shoulders, grounding my back. So really, really don't get stuck. There is this intention downwards that's happening, but within that there is movement. Sitting all the way up, both arms forward, pull your right elbow back, bring your fingers behind you, And then hold on to your right knee with your left hand and twist towards the right. And then lengthen through that left leg. Rise up through your torso. Get taller. Nice. Keep your left hand where it is. Bend your right elbow. Reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. So now my right hand is straight up. My left hand is on my thigh. And then I'm going to slowly, it's like I drop my left knee down towards my left shoulder. And I bring my right arm over my ear towards my left foot. So I'm going sideways. Find your breath and just really anchor down through your pelvis, especially the right pelvis. Anchor down through that hand on your knee and then extend away from that anchor point. Nice. Come back up to center. Stretch your leg long. Roll into your ankles. Nice. Other side. Bend your left knee. And again, just listen in. How does your left knee feel? If you want, just have your left leg straight out to the side because I just want this angle. That's all I want, whether that be your knee is bent or your leg is straight, okay? So from here, bend both elbows and reach up. As you push downwards, find the reach upwards. And then bend your elbows, bring them down. And back into lawnmower. Pushing down through the sit bones, rising up. And then down. So it's really grounded at the moment. I'm down into the root of me. Reaching up, pause, lengthening up, reaching up, find the ground and the deep of your pelvis, the push down, the rebound as you reach upwards. Keep that reach in your torso, lower your hands down. Slowly begin to round or bend forward. Hands are out, perhaps at a 45-degree angle. Just wiggle down. As you wiggle down, keep moving. Don't get stuck. If your knee on the left is saying, oh, this is too deep, then just stretch your leg out long. Remember, it's really not about hurting your knee. It's about lengthening through the lower back and having your leg at a 45-degree angle outwards. Okay. So keep reaching, rolling, wiggling as you deepen into the back of your body. Nice. Rising up. From here, both arms forward, pull your left elbow back, bring your fingertips behind you, and then twist towards the left, bringing your right hand to your left thigh. Twist deeply. Get taller. Find your ground, rebound down, lengthen upwards. Super. Bend your left elbow, reach your left hand up. And then imagine that your right shoulder is coming down to your right knee and your left arm is long beside your ear, but you're using the anchor point of your right hand to lengthen away from. So I'm pushing my knee into my hand into my knee. I'm anchoring down through that left sit bone. I'm finding the rebound in the left sit bone. And that almost like inflates through the whole left side of my body. It elongates. So I'm not falling over. I'm anchoring down on the left and lengthening away towards the right. So like an accordion, the two ends are moving away from each other, which creates length through the deep of your torso. Awesome. Come all the way back. Yum. Come down into your child's pose. Well, let's start with the downward dog. Let's lengthen out through our legs first. So just downward dog, bending one knee, bending the other, bending both. Now you lift one foot, roll your ankle. Other direction. Lift one foot, roll your ankle. And the other direction. Lift one hand, roll your ankle, wrist. Lift one hand, roll your wrist. Nice. Bend both knees, pull your sit bones back, and just pause there for a moment. So when we were sitting on the floor and we were finding the rebound, before we were finding the rebound through our pelvis, now to find the rebound through your hands. How do you anchor and ground through your hands and feet to create length through your torso? Super. Drop your knees down. Come rest into your child's pose. Just pause. Nice. The way of the oak, the time of oak, that which is oak. I am an oak. These are all phrases that go through my head during the day. I'm like, oak, what is an oak? What does it mean? Like, what does it mean to be an oak? I hope you have a great day. And yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow for the last day of Oak. Oh, and I've decided what we're doing for November. It's based on that day, day 18. There was this moment where I was looking at integrity and how, how turning up and being you in the shape and container that you are and really listening is an incredibly safe thing in our own bodies. And so I'm integrity. November is integrity. And it'll be about finding your way of moving. Which we're doing all the time, but even more. Yeah, great, super, ciao.